Everything's squished on this, Kev.
Just to let you know, the conference will not begin right at 11. I will advise you of a 5-minute warning when there is 5 minutes to the conference.
Hang in there for that audio check, Wendy.
Sure. I will provide a 5-minute warning shortly. The conference will not begin right at 11, so I will provide a 5-minute warning prior to. Okay?
Okay, so when it was trying to do both. It's when it was doing both. Oh.
5x7. They're not cropped. Yeah, that's why, because you're pulling. Those are cropped 5x7.
Okay, so
That screen is a 5x7.
okay.
Aha! Another green.
Five-minute warning. We will start a 5-minute warning.
Jack? 5-minute warning to,
How are you? Good.
see what I'm doing? Sure, I'll, are you using the picture yet? There are things like, I don't know.
They're saying
Stop TOC?
still have 2 minutes anyway.
Yes.
2-minute warning, 2-minute warning.
There you go. You can even go back a bit so you don't have to hit over.
The people are gonna, where are we gonna do the check presentation?
Oh, what about the check presentation?
Can it go in the background?
The check.
Yeah, you can go back a little bit.
Yeah. Yep.
So we can get it in our shot.
It's still not? So are we doing it or not?
Still slating time.
1-minute warning.
Gone now. Still has slate.
Okay, we're,
Does it say youth conference on the slate? You actually have to count this one down. Youth conference.
Hoping I'm going to say something randomly stupid.
30 seconds.
Good now?
Okay. Okay, are you okay now?
Ours are gone, slate's still on. Slate's gone.
15 seconds.
15 seconds.
5, 3. Good morning. Thank you very much for attending headquarters. Chief William Blair is here this morning to present a check to Toronto Victim Services. Chief?
Thank you very much, Wendy, and good morning, and thank you for joining us here this morning. And one of the very nice things I get to do as the Chief of Police is occasionally to present big checks. On November 6th, we had our Chief's Gala in support of Victim Services. Victim Services is one of the most important organizations in this city, helping the victims of crime recover from their victimization, and they're an invaluable support to the Toronto Police Service in helping us keep our community safe. And we undertook an initiative a number of years ago to help raise funds to support our victim services. And with the help of incredibly generous Torontonians, great sponsors, we had an event on November the 6th, and today I am very, very pleased to be able to announce the results of that initiative. I want to take this opportunity as well to thank all who supported our victim services, and also extend once again my most sincere appreciation to the people who work at victim services and to their incredible cadre of volunteers who make a difference in the quality of people's lives and the services we provide to those who are victimized by crime in the great city of Toronto. And so I'd asked that Ms. Bonnie Levine, who is the executive director of our victim services, come up and as a representative of victim services so that we might first of all present this check, and then I'd ask Bonnie to say a few words.
Excellent. Can we have the whole, everyone involved in the gala to accept the check?
I'm not sure we can have everyone involved, but all who are here that were involved, we'd like to invite
All
up.
that who are here, yeah, all that who are here, our sponsors, the gala planning committee, staff, volunteers, come up so that we can be in the.
You know, and as they come up, I just wanted to share with the media, first of all, the media covered this for us, and we're also tremendous partners in this. But there is a really good news story here that Victim Services, which is supported in part by both provincial and municipal dollars, a very significant portion of the funding that they receive that helps them do the incredibly good work that they do, is through various fundraising initiatives, and the Chief's Gala is the biggest of those.
The biggest.
And so this is money that has raised not from taxpayers, but from citizens, from people in the city who care about those who are victimized by crime, who care about their fellow citizens, who are willing, through their generosity, to support the incredible work that our victim services people do. And so I think this is a great news story for the city of Toronto and for the people of Toronto, and I'm very proud of what has been achieved by all those who were responsible for organizing this event and running this extraordinary event, supporting the most important organization for providing services to victims in Toronto.
Thank you so much.
And so, now that you see they're all shy, they're not coming up.
No one's coming up, come on.
Bonnie, you and I can hide behind this check.
Yes, yes, yes. It's a big check. That's excellent, thank you.
You know, last year, as I recall, we had an extraordinary. Yeah. Last year, we had a very successful fundraising event. Brian, you would know, how much money did we raise last year? $147,000 last year, and as you can see in this check, this year over $204,000 was raised, which is an incredibly significant increase, and it's going to really make it possible for our victim services to grow, to expand the services that they provide, and continue to support people in need. So,
Excellent.
Thanks, Brian. Thanks to the entire team for doing all this.
Everyone looking forward, please, smiling. Thank you.
There's also a little disconcerting when they asked me to sign the check. I had to phone my wife to make sure we had the money in the account to cover it. Bonnie, can I ask you to say a few words?
Yes, I'm delighted to say a few words. I want to say $204,216 will go a very long way in helping victims of crime and sudden tragedy. And I'm going to tell you precisely how the proceeds of the gala are going to be used to benefit victims. But first, I really want to thank Chief William Blair for leading the charge in support of victims. If it weren't for his deliberate, consistent, and staunch support, Victim Services Toronto wouldn't be here, period, let alone celebrating this really tremendous success. He has been a great ally, community partner, and a friend to Victim Services, and we are forever grateful. I also want to offer huge thanks to the Gala co-chairs, Brian Moniz and Paula Silver, the entire Gala planning committee, all our sponsors, some of whom are here today, and really the impact is immeasurable. So now what $204,000 means for victims. $160,000 is going to be dedicated to our Victim Crisis Response Program. This program operates 24/7 and provides assistance to victims in the immediate aftermath of a crime or a tragedy. Last year, we served just over 18,000 individuals. A little more than half of that 160,000 will be used to support the ongoing operations of that program. But I am really, really thrilled to report that because of the huge success of the program, we will be enhancing operations and funding 2 new positions in that program. We're going to fund an additional crisis counselor and a part-time team leader who will provide training, orientation, and supervision to about 30 on-call casual workers, crisis counselors in that program. The enhancement will allow us to assist an additional 1,200 individuals affected by crime or tragedy, and it will also enable us to provide a greater focus on linking victims to long-term services and resources, rather than referring individuals or providing a telephone number for people to follow up with on their own. The remainder, $44,000, $215, will go to support our prevention program, TEAR, Teens Ending Abusive Relationships. This Healthy Relationships educational program is delivered in high schools and middle schools across the GTA, and it reaches close to 10,000 students annually. This program has no core government funding and operates solely on the generosity of others. So this is a really good news story. There you have it. Outstanding. Thank you so very much, everyone.
Thank you very much. This does conclude the conference. If you have any questions for any people here, please feel free.